What's going on, TTC? Happy Sunday. Sun Snarrow 6 here. Alright, SEC TTC. It's time for the Mr. Objective Sun Snarrow 6 SEC Week 1 report. So, I'm a part of the SEC TTC, but I'm not necessarily a fan of any SEC teams in particular. But I'm going to be Mr. Objective for you guys and break it down and let you know how I feel about the SEC from an outsider's perspective as a Big East fan. So, I'm going to break down all the matchups, talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, what I thought was good, what I thought wasn't good. I may not mention every team every week, so I apologize in advance. And you have more right than ever to, wow, that was bad. You've got all the right to give me crap for missing your team, but, if I miss your team, I'm sorry in advance. Anyway, seemed like it was a good first week for the SEC. And a lot of the teams looked good. I mean, I know they weren't playing the most high-quality opponents. The high-quality opponents are coming. But a lot of these teams look pretty good, except for a couple. It all started on Thursday night with South Carolina beating the living crap out of Southern Miss, and that was awesome. I mean, I expected that to be a close game, but South Carolina, you guys looked really legit in that game. And you guys are always talking about, how good you guys are going to be. Well, you guys actually made a pretty good statement there. So, big shout out to Zequan and formerly known as Gamecocks Rules Taters, now known as the Real USC. Shout out to you guys. Your team looks pretty good. Georgia, you guys looked awesome yesterday. 55-7, you beat the living crap out of Louisiana. Defense looked great. Aaron Murray's your guy. And shout out to the Dog Pound. Tim Tao, what's up, my man? Herschel, Corey, Big Dog, all you guys. You guys have every right to be excited down there in Athens. Looking good, looking real good. And I am licking my chops to see the Georgia-South Carolina game next week. That should be an awesome game. The showdown in Columbia. In that game, SEC TTC, I think that game could be a deciding factor in who wins the East. I mean, it could come down very easily to those two teams. So, we'll have to see. Both those teams look pretty awesome. Moving on now, Tennessee, what's up? Blue Tick Bullies, Bill, BVD, Rondo, all you guys. Your team looked pretty good yesterday, too. I mean, I know it was against an FCS team, UT Martin, but looked pretty good. You got a real test coming up now with Oregon. And they beat the crap out of New Mexico yesterday, so we'll have to see, but I thought you guys looked pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to see anything other than the highlights, but you guys look pretty good to me. Alabama, Bama Nation, what's going on, guys? Old Law Tide, one time. And, of course, Big Gravy, Loopy, Bama Marine, all you guys. Bama looked pretty good against San Jose State. I mean, I know no Marcel Darius, no Mark Ingram, but Richardson and McElroy and all those guys, Julio Jones, they all looked pretty good yesterday. I mean, they obviously overmatched San Jose State. Still, it was a nice win, and get ready for Penn State. And hopefully you guys will have Darius and Ingram back in the lineup because you're going to need all hands on deck for Penn State. Penn State's a pretty good team. So that was the good. And also Arkansas looked pretty good too. The bad and the ugly now. There was the bad, which was LSU against North Carolina. Yes, they won the game, but I bet a lot of LSU fans, if there are any LSU fans in the TTC, which I haven't met any of them yet, please come out and say hello. I bet a lot of you LSU fans out there were probably breathing a huge sigh of relief when you won that game yesterday, because North Carolina was on a mission yesterday to prove something. I mean, they were missing a lot of players because of the NCAA infractions and stuff and the ineligibility, but UNC really gave you a battle yesterday. Though you guys got up on top pretty early, and I thought it was over, but UNC just refused to go away. And, well, let's just say you guys looked pretty scary, and not scary in a good way in the second half. You let UNC back into that game, and you got to get it together. That was the bad. The ugly, Ole Miss. Ole Miss. Wow. You lost to your FCS opponent. I know Jacksonville State's a pretty good team. They gave Florida State a battle, I think it was last year. But you shouldn't lose to your FCS opponent. That should be your guaranteed win. I mean, I know Jacksonville State's a good team, but come on. You lose to them in double overtime. You gave them a 2-point conversion. I mean, holy crap. You guys looked lost out there. The defense. I mean, not to mention Missoli, man. He didn't look too great either. I mean, I know he's just learning, but it's not good. Not good at all. And though one thing that you can take away from this, Ole Miss fans, is that, Michigan, a few years back, when they lost to App State, they rebounded. They still ended up on top. They had a great rest of the season, and they ended up beating Tim Tebow in Florida in the Gator Bowl. Not the Gator Bowl, the Capital One Bowl, sorry. And finally, Florida. I should have put you guys in the bad category and not in the ugly category, but Gators, they need to really sort out those kinks. I mean, I understand there's a lot of replacements now starting. I mean, no more Tim Tebow, no more Spikes, no more Dunlap. But, they got to sort out those kinks. I mean, even snapping the ball wasn't good for them yesterday. I mean, I know they won the game, and they won hard, and they won handily, but lots of kinks to sort out. Lots of kinks to sort out. However, if Florida sorts out those kinks, and I have a good feeling that Urban Meyer and his staff will probably do just that, Florida will be a very good team. So overall, very good showing for the SEC in Week 1. I was impressed. And, anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys like this new video and this new video series I'm going to be making every week. And let me know your thoughts, SEC TTC. All right, that's it for me. I'm SunSnare6, and I am out. Have a good day. Peace.